Hi, this is Paul Wong. I want to give you some tips on how to deal with high functional depression. So, if you're dealing with it, then your physical body is actually holding subconscious programs that's running in the background, and the subconscious programs come from your experiences in life related to suffering. That could be disappointment, heartbreak, loss, or even trauma or abuse that could have occurred any time since the time you were born. And then you may not have been conscious of the programs because your body actually holds the memories, and they are replaying these experiences over and over again on an unconscious level. So even though you may be successful with life, you're unhappy. Uh, that's because these programs are still running in the background. So my name is Paul Wong, and I'm an author and also a coach that specializes in helping people release subconscious wounds and their programs that they're not conscious of. So I have taught workshops around the world and I've worked with thousands of people over the last 10 years. So I can show you how to get in touch with these subconscious wounds and how to release them so it actually gets out of your body on a permanent basis. Below is a consultation form that you can fill out, and then we will give you a free analysis of the subconscious programs that's running in your body and give you a plan on how to come to a permanent resolution to release these programs that's causing you suffering. I have actually a case video of Connie who explained what she has gone through and the subconscious program she released. So you could see that she has some type of suffering at the age of I think 14, and I think it was about 30 years ago, and then it was still bothering her for a long time. So within probably a month and a half of working through the subconscious programming, she's actually came to peace with something that's been bothering her for decades. So we can actually show you how to release programs that are actually from many decades. So fill out the form and check out the case study, and I look forward to meeting and working with some of you.
Hi, my name is Connie Huft, and I am a registered nurse, and I own a functional health clinic in Bozeman, Montana. I also do hypnosis for weight loss and mental toughness training for sports. I first met Paul Long at the Hypno Thoughts live conference in Las Vegas. And honestly, I went to him for my own issues and ended up doing about 6 or 7 sessions with him. But honestly, it truly changed my life. Even though I've done a lot of deep self work over the past 6, 7 years of my life, he really helped me get through some really deep seated issues that I did not know were even there. I had originally started going to him because I have a leg that I got crushed when I was 14, and it has always bothered me, not from the physical pain aspect or any of that thing, but more of a cosmetic issue. I mean, and it really bothers me. It swells. It's, to me, it is very ugly. It's loaded with varicose veins. It's an inch bigger than my other calf. It's full of scars. It's taken a lot for me. I've felt like that particular leg had a target on it for the past 35 years. So when I went to him, I went to maybe try to get some healing going on in that leg, and really found that there was a lot deeper issues in there. My original emotions about the leg were, oh my gosh, it's just so ugly, and it just bothers me so bad to even look at it or think about it. And now it's just, it's my leg, it's part of me. And it really, it's like 35 years of being all worried about this thing. It's like gone. So that was the first thing that we did. The next thing is I really felt like I had some I had a really tough year financially, even though I have personally been in business for myself for 20 years. My husband and I both started brand new businesses this year. It was one of those years where it was a super slow first quarter because we had 30 below zero. There was like nobody moving in our state at all. And so we seemed like we just got off to this really slow start. I've always been a type of person that, I could get my bills paid. And for the first time, I felt a true insecurity about cash flow. And it really, really affected my life. And of course, starting a new business this year, my husband started a new business this year. Cash flow was super tight. And both of us were experiencing levels of stress that neither one of us had experienced in many, many years. And so we were like, hey, where is all this coming from? So doing the heart wisdom process, we found that a lot of it actually had to do with my dad, who was a narcissist, and I had a lot of really deep-seated issues with that. And processing those emotions, moving through those emotions, working them through the body, it's been pretty amazing, because after we started to really clear a lot of that, and these are things that honestly I had thought I had done the self work on, to be honest with you. After we started clearing these things, boy, stuff really started happening. I mean, business started coming in, finances improved, the feeling of lack and insecurity gone. And those are huge, and especially for some of you who have had some financial struggles in your life, and you're like, hey, I do everything right. I work hard, I have a good business, or I have a good job, and why do things not line out? It seems like there's a lot going on underneath the surface. And I deal with this in hypnosis, for goodness sake. So I couldn't seem to get to those deep, deep, deep body layers where these emotions had been stored. So working with Paul, he's been phenomenal. If you get the opportunity, please do so. And, just check out what he has to offer through Heart Wisdom. It really has changed my life. I feel so much better. I know that I can process my own emotions. And what I learned about that is by allowing things to happen in our experience while we're here and working through the emotions, I'm not only helping myself, but I'm also helping my clients work through their problems. And we're seeing major, major breakthroughs. So if you get the opportunity, check Paul out, and hope you have as wonderful success as I have.